You wake up and choose a different version of yourself before your feet touch the floor. At school, you laugh at jokes you do not like. Online, you post what earns approval, not what feels true. With every switch, you feel smaller, like a tree forced to grow sideways. The cost is invisible at first: tiredness, anxiety, and a quiet fear of being found out. Borrowed identity looks like fitting in, but it is a performance. Pause and ask, who am I when nobody is watching? Tonight, write 3 sentences that describe you without roles, labels, or people. Your real self is still alive beneath the noise today. At lunch, your friend group changes, so your personality changes too. You copy their slang, their music, their opinions, because belonging feels safer than being real. Later, alone, the silence is loud. You do not know what you actually think. That is the hidden cost. When you borrow approval, you also borrow rules. One comment can shatter you. One trend can redirect your life. Stop drifting. Choose 3 values you want your life to stand on: honesty, discipline, courage. For each, write 1 sentence describing how it looks in real life. These choices become roots. Roots become strength. Strength becomes your quiet direction daily. Scroll at night and every life looks perfect. You start copying their style, their confidence, their goals. Comparison becomes a trap. Imitation becomes a cage. You chase a life that is not yours, and your own life feels empty even when it is full. The cost is distance from yourself. You forget what energizes you, what drains you, what feels right. Do the honest mirror. Write 3 answers fast. What drains me? What energizes me? What do I avoid because I fear judgment? Circle 1 truth you have been hiding from yourself and speak it out loud once. Your real self is still alive beneath the noise today. You say yes to everything because no feels dangerous. You become the easy person, the one who never needs anything. Inside, resentment grows like weeds around your roots. The cost is peace. When a relationship requires you to shrink, it is not connection, it is control. Notice your body: tight chest, constant worry, walking on eggshells. That is pressure, not love. Try 1 boundary today, calm and clear. Say, I cannot do that. No apology. Then breathe and stay kind. Each boundary returns your voice to you. Boundaries are not rejection. They are self-respect in motion, protecting your peace, your values, and your future self always. A teacher praises you only when you perform, so you learn to live for applause. You chase grades, trophies, titles, not because they matter, but because they prove you are enough. The cost is fragility. 1 failure feels like identity death. Remember, identity is not a title. It is the inner truth you carry. Build grit with 1 small repetition. Pick the skill you avoid and practice 10 minutes daily for 7 days. Consistency turns effort into evidence. Evidence builds confidence that cannot be taken by a bad day. Then raise the bar by 1 minute, not 1 miracle. These choices become roots. Roots become strength. Strength becomes your quiet direction daily. You walk into a room and instantly scan faces, adjusting to match what will be accepted. You mute your voice so you do not stand out. You hide the parts that make you different. The cost is your uniqueness, the beginning of your identity. Borrowed identities feel like outfits, but they never feel like home. Do a borrowed identity audit. Notice 1 place you change yourself to impress or avoid judgment. Ask, who am I trying to impress, and what do I change? Choose 1 tiny return today. Speak 1 honest sentence in your real tone. Let it be small, but true. Even 1 honest sentence grows your roots fast. A relationship starts warm, then slowly costs you your peace. You apologize first, fix everything, carry the weight alone. You start forgetting who you were before them. The cost is identity erosion, tiny compromises that add up. Pay attention. Do you feel confident or smaller around them? Supported or judged? Seen or invisible? If you consistently feel smaller, that is a warning. Healthy connection makes you more you, not less. Choose one protective action. Spend time with someone who nourishes your growth, not your fear. Then reclaim one habit you abandoned. You are not selfish for returning to yourself. These choices become. You try to be perfect, so you hide your fears, insecurities, and wounds. You distract, perform, and smile so nobody notices. But avoidance builds hollow roots. The cost is instability. You look confident, yet feel empty. Honesty is the first root. Sit with one truth you keep dodging and name it plainly. I am afraid of being judged. Then ask, what would my future self do anyway? Take one aligned action today. Send the message, start the workout, practice the speech, apply for the role. Each honest step pulls you back to your real identity. This is how you stop performing and start becoming yourself, real, daily. Someone criticizes you, and your mood collapses for days. That happens when identity is borrowed. Other people hold the remote control. The cost is emotional instability, chasing validation, fearing judgment, reacting instead of choosing. Strong identity shifts focus from how the world sees you to how you see yourself. Create an unshakable standard, one sentence you live by. I do not abandon myself to please others. Repeat it when pressure rises. Then take one aligned step. Finish the task, tell the truth, or walk away from the performance. You do not need to be loud, you need to be consistent. This is how you stop performing and start becoming yourself, real, daily. Imagine your life as a tree. If roots are weak, branches bend to every wind. Borrowed identities are weak roots. They crumble when life gets hard because they were built on someone else's comfort. The hidden cost is exhaustion, always performing, always adjusting, never resting in your own truth. Here is the turn. The world does not need another copy. It needs your voice, your perspective, your character. Choose honesty over approval, truth over trends, purpose over popularity. Write one sentence. I am becoming someone who. Then choose one small action today that proves it. Identity grows through that daily vote. One daily vote builds an identity you can trust. You're not lazy. You're rootless. Most people try to fix their life by forcing motivation, but motivation is a leaf. It shows up after the roots are fed. Your roots are your unseen basics: sleep, self-talk, boundaries, and one promise you keep daily, no matter how small. Today, don't chase a big transformation. Do a root action. Drink water, clean one corner, text one honest sentence, take a 5-minute walk, write one line. I'm building stability. Feed the roots and the rest follows: clarity, confidence, direction. Because identity isn't something you find outside yourself. It's something you grow from the inside, one consistent choice at a time. And one day you look up and realize you didn't find yourself, you grew yourself.